If you are someone जिसको stock market में invest तो करना है, but you don't have the required time or skill set to research on your own, then mutual funds can be the perfect option for you. India में 44 mutual fund companies है with 2500 plus mutual fund schemes. Now, how do you decide in सब में से which one is the best for you? In this video, we will discuss top mutual funds in different categories from index funds, flexi-cap, multi-cap to mid-cap and small-cap funds for all different kinds of investors. For all the mentioned funds, I followed a strict criteria. First is expense ratio, मतलब funds manage करने के जो charges होते हैं in all of these funds has to be less than 1% because nobody wants to pay extra for the same service. Second, lock-in period. There is zero lock-in period in all of these funds, which means you can exit whenever you want without paying any extra charges. Third is past performance of the fund and of the overall management. All of these funds have beaten their respective benchmark indexes consistently. The first category is index funds, which are basically for safe investors who don't want to take any major risk and just want to grow with the index. It's for investors who are looking for safe and consistent returns. There are mainly two indices in India, एक Nifty 50, which is the top 50 stocks of the country, and Sensex for top 30 stocks. Top mutual fund in this category is of the Sensex index, that is the HDFC index fund. The fund size is 6,400 crore, 1-year returns at 26.35% or 5-year returns annualized at 14.72% with expense ratio of 0.2%. The next category is flexi-cap and multi-cap funds. Now these funds are for investors who are mainly looking to diversify their portfolio. They invest in different market caps like large, mid and small cap stocks. Flexi-cap or multi-cap funds में a lot of people get confused. So flexi-cap का benchmark index है Nifty 500 और multi-cap funds का है Nifty 500 multi-cap. Flexi-cap funds invest around 65 to 75% in large caps and 20% in mid caps and 15% in small cap stocks. Whereas multi-cap में around 50% is in large cap stocks and 25 or 25% का ratio होता है in mid and small cap stocks. This is the reason why multi-cap funds are a lot more volatile than flexi-cap funds. Flexi-cap category में the best fund is against the most famous Parag Parikh Flexi-cap mutual fund. इसका fund size है more than 58,000 crore. 1-year returns are 40.73, which is amazing. Then 5-year returns 23.75%. Expense ratio 0.56. और multi-cap में it is ICICI Prudential Multi-Cap Fund. इसका AUM है more than 11,000 crore. Then 1-year returns of 49.89%. 5-year annualized returns of 19.06% and expense ratio of 0.89%. The next two categories are mid and small cap funds. Now these are for investors जिनका risk tolerance थोड़ा ज़्यादा होता है, but they're also looking for higher returns. But please make sure that if you plan to invest in these categories, then invest for long term as you don't know how the market or these funds will react in the short term. In the mid cap category, the top pick is Motilal Oswal Mid Cap Fund, which has beaten the mid cap index consistently on a 1-year, 3-year and 5-year basis. इसका AUM है 8481 crores, 1-year returns of 56.67% and 5-year annualized returns of 27.03% with expense ratio of 0.63. Last but extremely important category is of small cap funds. Now these are for investors with extremely high risk tolerance looking to get the highest returns. There are more than 4,000 small cap stocks. I would suggest to at least have 2 funds to balance the extreme volatility which comes with this segment of small cap. My first pick here is obviously the Quant Small Cap Fund with an AUM of 17,000 crores. 1-year returns is 65.84% and 5-year annualized returns of 36.46%. Expense ratio is 0.7%. The risk is definitely high, but the returns have definitely exceeded expectations. Its AUM is of 17,000 crore, which is great for small cap funds. Now see, because there are a lot of small cap stocks to choose from, a smaller fund size will help them invest in a wider range of small cap companies, which means greater growth potential. My second pick in this category is HDFC Small Cap Mutual Fund with an AUM of 28,000 crores, 1-year returns are 46.79% and 5-year returns of 22.89% with expense ratio of 0.61%. I hope this helps. Please make sure to do your own research before picking any fund as well and comment below what topics do you want me to cover next.